The one and only Luke Grimes, everybody. Oh, your hair's short.
Good to finally be here.
It's so nice to see you. I've been watching you and cheering you on for all these years. Oh, I really do. Here, Dougie. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm seeing you in person.
You want to hear something crazy?
What?
We've met before.
How? Because where?
This story's gonna make me sound terrible. This was like 20 years ago.
I like the word. I like how this is starting.
In LA, I just moved to LA, and do you remember that club Teddy's?
Of course.
And you were there with Cameron Diaz, and a friend of mine was daring me to go up to women and say pickup lines. And he dared me to come up to you two and do it.
Okay, what happened?
I forget what line it was, but I did, and Cameron hated it. And you were like,
tracks.
that's actually pretty cute. And you were nice about it, so thank you.
Oh
You didn't totally reject it. I just thank you for being nice to me.
By the way, thank you for even trying to fake a pickup line, because if there's any men out there, you can fake pickup line me whenever. And I want to ask you something, because it gives me a lot of hope. Okay, I've been single for almost 10 years now.
Okay.
I've tried an app, and I wondered, like, can anyone really be found out there on a dating app?
Well, I think you're asking because I met my wife on a dating app.
This is the most humble romantic thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
You're living proof.
I know that's crazy. I never thought I'd be on a dating app to begin with. I was going through sort of one of those times in life where I was just like, it's lonely, I just want to meet some people. My friend was on there, he was having a really good time. Mm-hmm. My wife was my first date, and we were married in 4 months.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Could you have ever...
That was cute.
It's like, I mean, I'm just so happy for you. Could you have ever imagined if someone told you, you're going to go on once, you're going to meet somebody, and you're going to be married right away? Would you have believed it?
No, not at all. No, I didn't think there was any chance, but I honestly, like, since meeting her, everything else in my life is sort of right-sized. Like, I found the thing I didn't know what I was looking for, and now everything else is just sort of a cherry on top.
Really?
So, yeah. I didn't think I was going to be mushy here today. I'm sorry. You have this vibe about you that I fell into it.
I'm so glad. I am.
Thank you so much.
And you have a beautiful child.
I do, yes.
A son?
A son.
18 months.
Yes.
Okay, what is that like? Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're showing a photo. I was like, why are they doing that right now? The next greatest thing that's ever happened to me, or the most greatest thing. I don't know which one's better, but I didn't know if I would be a dad at a certain point in my life. I was sort of starting to get up there in years, and I thought maybe that's not in the cards for me. But when I met her, I realized that I think we'd be good at this. I think we could do this together.
All of this stuff that's happening in your life, you are putting it into music. And you have a new album out called Redbird.
Yeah, it was a natural progression. I started playing drums when I was like 11 years old in church.
So really?
And so music was a huge part of my life because I grew up in church. My dad was a pastor. My whole family works in church. And so I started there, and when I moved to New York to go to acting school, got a drum set, and then I was a drummer in a lot of bands. I started writing songs in my 20s. And then, weirdly, when Yellowstone became such a big hit, and also sort of like a lot of artists were coming through, like, their songs were getting really big on the show.
Yes.
It became really big in the country music world. I became friends with some musicians, and one thing led to another, and I get a call that said, we can probably get you a record deal if you want to try it. And so it was like, do I want to keep this thing for me as a hobby, that it's something I do in my room, or, do I want to actually try to put something out in the world? And, at a certain point, I was just like, I can't let the fear of judgment or, the fear of stage fright or whatever it is, all these fears that I had, get in the way of being able to put something beautiful out there.
I'm so glad to hear you say that. We'll be right back.